Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here for my weekly update. I wanted to kind of tell you guys how I did throughout the week, and just depending on my day today, I may take you along with me. I have to go, what do I have to do today? Today's Friday. I only have like 2 more Fridays off, and then I go back to working 5 days a week. And it's going to be crazy because work is going to really amp up, which although it hasn't really calmed down at all. But so anyway, I want to get a lot of stuff done, and so I'm not sure what I will even have to show you, but I did want to update you on my week because I did something new this week. So, and I'll get into my weigh-in and all that here momentarily. So this experiment, I guess is what I would call it, was actually started out as a collab with my friend M Wilson, and then she got sick. So if you guys saw her vlog, I think she put it up yesterday. She was talking about how she was really not feeling well, her allergies and the heat and all that. And the poor girl has such bad allergies, so I feel really bad for her. But anyway, so we ended up not being able to do the collab. We're going to collab again very, very soon. So, but I still finished out the week with our little experiment, and I just wanted to share with you guys my experience with it. So I did mention in the last weekly update that I was thinking about kind of dabbling in intermittent fasting, and that's when I was talking to Em on Sunday. We both were kind of talking about wanting to do it, and that's how we came up with doing it for 5 days and then give our experiences. Well, I kind of dabbled with it over the weekend, but definitely did not stay with the rules and all that. So Monday, when I made that commitment, Monday through today's Friday, I have committed wholly to the intermittent fasting. Now, before anybody who doesn't know what that is, no, I have not changed my diet plan. I'm still doing Weight Watchers Freestyle. Intermittent fasting is just a pattern of eating. It's not, you don't change your food up. You still eat the same way that you've always eaten. Now, in my research, you guys know me, I do a ton of research on everything that I do. In my research, it seems like intermittent fasting is really popular among the keto community. So I guess, I've not done probably any research really on keto, but it seems that I see it quite often in conjunction with keto. But a lot of people do it who just eat healthy, and I've seen some of my Weight Watcher friends do it. I just didn't know. I have my notes here. That's the reason why I'm looking down. I just haven't really looked really into it to see what it was all about. And so I did a lot of research over the weekend and then really fully committed to it this week. And I feel really good about my experiment. So I did document every single day. I actually took clips, and I may, depending on how long this video is, kind of throw some clips in here throughout the week, because that was kind of what we were going to do. But when that didn't happen, then I just didn't even do a clip at all for yesterday, which is Thursday, and then today's Friday. So today's day 5 on intermittent fasting. So anyway, I've eaten all my regular foods, and you guys saw my what I ate this week video that went up on Thursday. You saw I've eaten all the same foods that I've always eaten, so nothing has changed with that. It's just the pattern of eating. So, like I said, I did some research, I have some notes, and then I did document every single day and took notes in a journal. Look at this cute journal I got at Dollar Tree, by the way. It's really super cute. So I journaled, what I journaled was when my fasting window was, when my eating window, how I felt in the morning, how I felt in the afternoon, how I felt in the evening, and then any side effects that I noticed. So, and then I'll kind of go into what was the hardest part of this. So basically, there are a lot of benefits of intermittent fasting. But like I said again, it's a pattern of eating. So you basically eat in whatever window you decide. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. There's the 16-8, which is what I did. I've seen the 24, so 20 hours and 4 hours. People do a 24-hour fast, and then they eat for a couple days and then do another 24-hour fast. I mean, you can do it however you want, and you can set your eating times whenever you want, whatever fits in your schedule. Now, since I do work full time, my lunch hour is anywhere between 11 to 1, depending on what we have going on at work. And I can eat anytime between 11 and 1 because I can eat at my desk as well. So for me, the best way of eating, I figured, was because my lunch, I normally, on a normal day, I take from 12 to 1. A lot of times I do like to run errands on my lunch, so I will eat my lunch before or after. So again, my window is just have to be a little bit flexible with it. But for me, the easiest thing to do was to stop eating at 8 p.m., which was typical for me anyway, because I go to bed at between 9 to 10, depending on the day of the week. So 8 p.m. is when I would make sure I did not have any food or a coffee or anything after that time, and then I could start eating again at noon. Now, there are some days, I did document all of my times, there were some days I stopped earlier and started sooner, but I always made sure my fasting window was at least 16 hours, and that was the main part of it. So that's all that is all it is. And so, of course, a bulk of that, you're going to be sleeping. So you're really not, it's just, if you're a huge breakfast eater, then don't do it. I mean, honestly, I really feel like you need to listen to your body when it comes to this, and this is not good for everybody. There are certain groups that shouldn't do it. I mean, I know, obviously, the main one is pregnant women, and then there's certain people with certain, medical issues or whatnot that shouldn't do it. So definitely before you dive into this, because as you guys know, I am not any kind of doctor, medical person, nutritionist, dietitian, anything like that. So I definitely encourage you to do your research if it's something that you want to do. But here's kind of the main benefits that they say that you gain from it. Some of the benefits, which several of them said that your life expectancy is longer, and I think that comes from the fact that your body has more time to repair its cells and regenerate. Because I didn't even know this. I guess when you're eating, your body is using a ton of the energy to digest your food. So, and that does that for 3 to 4 hours after you eat. So your body never goes into a fasted state, they say, until at least 12 hours after you are done eating for the day. Then your body finally goes into a fasted state where it can repair itself and regenerate cells. So that was really interesting. That's why they say don't do anything less normally than a 12-hour fast, because you're really not in that fasted state. So I thought that was really interesting. So because of that, they say a longer life expectancy because your body is having a lot more time to regenerate its cells and just repair itself from, whatever. Another group of people that use it a lot are people who do a lot of working out, because apparently intermittent fasting allows you to burn fat but not muscle. Allows you to keep the muscle but you burn the fat, because when you're in a fasted mode, your body is in fat burning mode. So the whole time that you're fasting, your body is burning fat. So because it has time to do that. So some of the benefits it says is weight loss, reduced inflammation, improved digestion, which is one of the big things for me, because you guys know I have a lot of digestive issues and a lot of inflammation. And so those right there were the two main reasons when I started really kind of digging in it, because that's actually how I came across it. I was doing some research on supplements. I promise next week my update video is going to include updates on my supplements that I'm taking, because I started literally taking one last night that I got in from Amazon. So I'm going to take a whole week of that, and then I'll have all the supplements that I'm taking right now, and I can give you guys an update on that. And there's one that I kind of stopped using. So anyways, the inflammation and the digestion popped up when I was actually, doing research on supplements, and then intermittent fasting popped up in one of the articles I was reading and was talking about it. So those are my two main reasons that I really wanted to look into it. Reduce bloating, increase mental clarity, better sleep, and getting a handle on sugar cravings. And that is another one, because I have such a huge sweet tooth sometimes. Sometimes I want salty stuff, sometimes I want sweet stuff, sometimes I want it both together. So those are the main benefits. There's actually a ton of benefits, but those are the ones that are in this particular article. I read a ton, you guys, a ton. Okay, so now I want to go into let's go into first what my experiences were. So Monday, I fasted from 8 p.m. Sunday night until noon Monday afternoon. And so I ate from 12 to 7:30. I just had dinner early and didn't have anything else after that. Now, okay, so there also is a lot of kind of back and forth on what you can and cannot have during your fasted period. Some of the studies that I read said you could have up to 50 calories. Some said up to 100 calories. Some have tested it and said that those, did not take them out of their fasted state, which I really believe after I watched some videos on people testing them, testing their blood sugar levels and stuff, which is how you know if you're in a fasted state apparently. And there was mixed results. So I really think it's depending on the person. So I think you need to think about that when you are doing your research, and you may see, oh, this person, was able to drink their coffee with a little bit of heavy cream or a little bit of half and half because it didn't take them out of there. Well, that's them. That may not be you. So some said you could have, but pretty much the consensus was water, tea, as long as you didn't put anything in it, and black coffee, again, as long as you didn't put anything in it. Now, as far as sweeteners, it seems to be, again, the consensus, which we all know that artificial sweeteners are not good for you to begin with, but if you must have them, it's during your fasted state. It seems that aspartame, which I can't remember which one that is. Is that, I think that's the Equal, like if you bought the packets, I think those are the little blue packets. And then stevia, of course, that one, neither one of those apparently don't spike the blood sugar. So that seems to be pretty much across the board. Splenda, surprisingly, which is what my, kind of sweetener of choice is along with Truvia, is it tends to mimic what sugar does in your body. And so that has caused a lot of blood sugar spikes in a lot of people during these studies. So I bought Equal, and I have Truvia too, but Truvia, I only like it in certain things. I like it in cooking, but in my coffee, I don't like it. So it's interesting. I don't know. It's just something about it in my coffee. I don't like it, the taste of it as well, but I use it in like cooking and baking and things like that. So I know, like I said, I know artificial sweeteners are not good for me, but it's just one of my things that I do that I know are not good for me. So anyway, that I figured was going to be my hardest part because I have 2 cups of coffee every day before work. So remember that. So how I felt the first day, I did not get hungry until 10:45. So that was surprising, actually. And I didn't eat, though, till noon, and I got busy, and so I went ahead and ate. So I think I broke my fast that day with a banana, and then had my lunch. And that was like at 12:30 because I had an errand to run, so I ended up going then. Another thing that's interesting is I tend to snack throughout the day when I'm at work, and I wasn't hungry to snack. So I didn't have another snack until 3:30 on Monday. In the evening, I felt really good. I didn't have much of an appetite for dinner, which was, again, kind of surprising. So I didn't eat 100% of my dinner. The side effects I had that day was a headache. And I was very, very irritable. So now I'm going to go to these notes over here where I looked up the side effects. So, and I'll just tell you right now, I had a headache every single day until yesterday. Yesterday was the first day I did not have a headache. So it says headaches. It says, as your body is getting used to eating this new schedule, dull headaches that come and go are pretty common. It says that dehydration can be one factor, which I know is not for me because, you guys, I drank so much water. I was so spot on with my water because I didn't have anything else to do. I wasn't putting food in my mouth. It really made me notice that I think I put food in my mouth when I'm snacky just out of boredom, something to do. So I was just drinking my water and my tea. So that was all I was drinking all day. So I did just amazing on water all week. So that was, it said headaches can also be caused by blood sugar levels decreasing and by stress hormones released by your brain while fasting. With time, your body will get used to the new eating schedule, but try to remain as stress-free as possible. So maybe that's why by Thursday my headaches were gone, although I will tell you what I ended up doing on Monday. No, I didn't do it on Monday. It was Tuesday and Wednesday. What I ended up doing was I ended up drinking a Pepsi Max. I like the Diet Pepsis. I ended up drinking those. I drank one I think I might have done it Monday. I didn't write that down, but I did write it on Tuesday and Wednesday. I drank the Pepsis, Diet Pepsis. So, and those have aspartame in them. So, and that seemed to take the headache right away. So I really believe for me, a lot of it was caffeine, not necessarily the blood sugar, but maybe it was. I don't know. But yesterday, okay, not sure where it's at because my husband called. So I was talking about my side effects. So that's what they're saying about headaches. Apparently another thing was saying that women tend to be more susceptible to headaches for some reason when they're doing the fasting. I don't know why, but that seems to be what it says. So the other side effects that I had low energy on Tuesday. I did not on Monday, but on Tuesday I had pretty low energy. And Tuesday I was not very hungry at all either. In the morning, so I did write down. So it was on Tuesday and Wednesday that I drank the Diet Pepsis. By afternoon, though, I ate about 11:45 on Tuesday because I stopped eating at 7:30 Monday night. So I actually could have eaten at 11:30. It was 11:45. I knew I had some errands to run. So at lunchtime, so I went ahead and ate some grapes and then ate my lunch. And then later on that day, again, I wasn't feeling that snacky, but I was really craving protein. I wanted protein so bad, and I didn't bring a hard-boiled egg that day. And so I had some nuts, and that really I could just tell it was protein I was wanting because it's just like an egg or nuts or yogurt, none of the things that I had. I didn't want any of the sweet stuff, and all I brought was like grapes and blueberries and vegetables, and I didn't even bring any hummus that day because I hadn't eaten it the day before, and I was like, okay, I just probably don't want any hummus. So I didn't bring any protein with me, so that is one of my goals for this next week. I have actually on meal prep day, I'm going to prep some proteins, some protein snacks to bring with me. So protein is going to be kind of on my list because I really think that was what I was really wanting. And so obviously my body was really wanting protein. And another thing, I noticed that one of the days I only had avocado one day of the week, 1 or 2 days. And I noticed then towards the end of the week, my hunger was starting up a little bit sooner. And I think it's also because I'm used to eating avocado pretty much every meal. And that I think that really keeps me fuller. And so I want to kind of incorporate more avocado and healthy fats as well in a lot of my meals this coming week. Wednesday, again, had the headache. I got hungry around 10:30, so again, a little hungry a little bit sooner. I had stopped eating, though, at 7:30 the day before, so 11:30 was my window to open up and eat. But after I ate lunch on Wednesday, I felt very, very satisfied. Felt really good. I actually didn't even have any snacks the rest of the day. So what did I have Wednesday for lunch? I can't remember. I should have wrote that down. I did film it for you guys, so you guys would have seen it, but I don't remember what it was. Was it I think it was the buffalo chicken. Yeah, it was the buffalo chicken lunch meat from Kroger and the Laughing Cow cheese wedges and the Acmat crackers. So apparently that, probably because it was so much protein, I felt really satisfied after lunch. But Wednesday night, I wasn't that hungry, but I still ate dinner. Again, I had the headache on Wednesday. So then yesterday, I felt fantastic. I did not have a headache at all. I actually had stopped eating at 7 p.m. on Wednesday because, like I said, I wasn't hungry. And I stopped eating, I started eating at 7 p.m. Oh, I ate my lunch at noon. So yesterday was kind of a different day. I had an appointment in the morning, so I didn't even get to work until 10:30. And so I didn't take a lunch. So I just ate my lunch at my desk, and that was about noon. So I actually ate my lunch about a half an hour later than what I could have eaten. So yesterday was a good day with it. So anyway, I felt really good. I like how it makes me feel. Again, if I would have felt super, super hungry, I would have just eaten and then just maybe tried to fast a little bit longer the next day or something. But because I still believe that if I am truly hungry and I've drank all my water, drank my tea, so I know it's not thirst, then I didn't need to nourish my body. So I still believe in that. That's not, I'm not gonna not eat, because I'm supposed to be fasting. But I do miss my coffee, though. I will tell you that, because for me, coffee is more than just it was kind of like part of my routine, and I just love the taste of coffee. So what I was doing was sometime on a couple of the days we have coffee at work. So we have terrible coffee at work. So I did go get coffee one day at Dutch Brothers during the week during my lunchtime, and then the other one or two of the days I just got coffee at work, and I have creamer that I keep at work. I have sugar-free creamer I keep at work. And so I just had that. And then I had coffee. As soon as I got home from work, I had my decaf coffee. But I think maybe, I really do believe it was the caffeine. And I think I've kind of, maybe not having a headache yesterday, maybe my body's getting used to not having that huge rush of caffeine. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just what it said. I don't know. Some of the other side effects that you can have. So like I said, I did have the low energy one day. They say hunger, of course, is a side effect, especially if you're used to eating 5 or 6 times a day. Cravings. I didn't have any cravings. Actually, like I said, my snackiness and my cravings went away. I was not craving anything sweet at all. I was craving, like I said, like protein. I wanted nuts, and like I just really wanted that kind of stuff. Headaches, low energy. So it says the low energy. It says your body's no longer getting the constant source of fuel you're used to getting from eating all day long. So expect to feel a little sluggish the first couple weeks. But that was only one day for me. Try to keep your day as relaxed as possible. Getting extra sleep. And mine, I think, also might have been the fact that my husband had to be up at 3 o'clock that morning. So that could have been why I was kind of low energy as well. Irritability. Okay, so I was definitely irritable the first day. The second day, not so much, but the first day, oh my gosh, you guys, it was terrible. So it says, it says to expect to feel a little cranky when your blood sugar levels drop or you're dealing with other side effects. You can deal with this by avoiding situations and people that might make you more annoyed and focusing on things you're doing happy. Well, I was at work, so I didn't have much choice on that. Feeling cold. I feel cold all the time. Overeating. That definitely wasn't. Bathroom trips, that's because they say you're maybe possibly drinking more water. Now, this article also, which I really liked about, was it said, know when to quit. So always listen to your body. It says it's not for everyone. People with diabetes, pregnant, nursing mothers, children should not practice intermittent fasting. So I think that's pretty obvious. It says people that are managing chronic illnesses also should check in with their doctors to see if it is suitable for them. It also says it may not be for you if you experience dizziness due to low blood sugar, if fasting is interfering with your ability to keep up with your responsibilities, or you develop an unhealthy obsession with food. So I mean, it does break it down that, if it's not for you, then don't do it. But I really enjoyed it. And I think I'm going to do it for at least the rest of July. So it'll be like 2 full weeks that I will be able to see how I feel after that. If it can break like the digestion stuff and the inflammation and just the overall like cravings and stuff, I would just love that. That would be amazing, and I would do it, for as long as I wanted to do it if that was the case. As far as my weigh-in this week, I did lose 2.4 pounds. So, I mean, I don't know if that was related to the intermittent fasting. Who knows? It could have just been that time for me to lose. I don't know. So I did lose 2.4 pounds, so I'm excited about that. Like I said, I'm going to continue this next week, but some of the things I'm going to focus on with continuing with this, again, is going to be and doing some protein. I'm going to make sure my snacks, instead of being all like fruit and vegetables, I'm going to have fruit and vegetables, but I'm also going to incorporate some more protein. So I'm making some egg muffins. I found some recipes with a few different, because I get bored with those really easy. So I'm going to make a big batch of like all different flavored ones. So stay tuned for that in meal prep. What else was I thinking of? I think I just need to go on Pinterest and look. And that's another thing. So as far as regular updates for this week, my meals, I went completely off my meal plan, but it wasn't anything due to, eating anything bad. It was just so stinking hot here all week, especially the beginning of the week, that we just really did not feel like dinner. It was like all the dinners, it's like I make my meal plan in the evening. So I'm sitting there, and like I said, I get cold all the time. So with the air conditioner, we don't have air conditioner throughout our house. We have one little tiny window unit in our front room. And because our front room is not very large, it gets me really cold because that draft. And so I'll be sitting there cuddled up in my blanket with my iPad, looking on Pinterest, doing my meal plan, and I look at all these recipes and everything. I'm just feeling cozy, and I am picking all these meals that were way too heavy. So like the lasagna roll-ups, that's why I did not make those, because when it was the day to have those, I was just like, ugh, honestly, like it did not sound good. And that's what my husband was saying too. We were just like, so a couple of the days, it was just kind of like, everybody just eat whatever you want. And that's why you saw salads. And what else did I had yogurt one day. It's just things that it was something. Oh, the buffalo turkey slapjos. I wanted to use up the turkey that I had bought, and so I made those because those were, nice and light. So it was just like I wanted things that were, a lot not so heavy. So this was supposed to be hot again, and we're at a huge heat wave right now. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to look up light summer meals on Pinterest. That's kind of what I've been doing the last couple of days. So I have some meals, and like I said, it's going to be probably a lot of salads and things like that. So we'll see what that ends up being. So I'm going to do a little shopping today for groceries, but you guys will see my main haul tomorrow. And like I said, I'll have meal prep up. And this video is probably a lot longer than I intended it to be. So I want you guys to let me know if any of you have tried intermittent fasting, and do you like it? What were your side effects? Was it something you had to stop doing because of the side effects? Yeah, if I would have continued with the headache every day, I probably wouldn't be doing it next week. So the fact I had no headache today too. I guess I should say that too. So yesterday and today, no headache. I have not had one yet. It is like 8:30 right now, and I haven't had it at all. And this is like my second thing of water. So again, my water consumption has been about 100 ounces. I've been drinking like 5 of these a day. So I feel really good about that too. But 2.4 pound loss for this week. I'm excited about that. And again, just let me know any experiences you guys have. And let me know what's on your meal plan for this week. I really need some light summery meals. So thank you guys for watching, and if you are new here, welcome, and I hope you will stick around and subscribe. And you guys, if you any of you don't know about the notification bell, I've been hearing a lot of people telling me that they are not getting notifications of my videos being posted. Some people are, some people aren't. YouTube's also unsubscribing people, which I noticed that with my own. So there is a notification bell next to the subscribe button down below. So if you hit that button, then it'll let you know when I upload a video. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow in a grocery haul. Bye guys.